This conference will now be recorded.
So no worries, nothing it is going to be stolen from the screen. So surely it will be the control by yourself so that you can be able to do it on yourself. I'll guide you. So who can be able to take this opportunity? Fine. So the last chance, is there anyone is willing to take this opportunity? I can give the access. Fine. It's not uh, it was a request, so it's okay. So you can be able to see the same things what I'm going to do it. You can try it on your side. In case in the mid of the session, if you want to try to implement it or you want to solve your problem on that concept, so you can be able to ask me for the same, right? So let me introduce myself. I'm Lokesh. I'll be the trainer for the session. So your concept, what you have been done till now on the Facebook marketing. So how to create with your Facebook account so that your personal profile, and how to create with the business page on the same personal profile. And we have seen with how to create with the different kinds of posts on a different various kind of information. You can be able to attach it on the same post. So either it could be of a image, or could be an video, or it could be an text, or with your hybrid colors. So like this you have a different types of kinds of post you can be able to create it, and also you can be able to boost your post. So after creating the post, so you can be able to reach it to your unknown people, that is the people who are not your friends in your in invitation list, but even they can be able to view your uh, particular post information. So that is by going through boost post, that is specific post can be promoted, and at the same time you can be able to promote your business page. So where you have a different objectives. So based on the objectives you can be able to create with the Facebook ads. So is that everyone are clear till here? So you can type it as yes. Thank you, Muskan. Yes, thank you all for the responses. So in this case now, the people who are going to visit your page and they are going to look at all your contents what you have been done. So or when you are going to send any post through an ad, so it will be reached to the people and they will see the ad, and if they are impressive with your content, so definitely they will visit your page. So now whenever the person is going to visit your page, definitely there will be some questions will be asked on regards of your businesses. So if you are in front of your Facebook account, so that whenever they send a message, if you are going to give a answer for it, yes, you are going to have a communication with the person, and you can be able to generate as a lead, and there may be possibility of converting as a sales also at the same time or after some time. But there should be some responses to be given whenever any person is going to visit your page, because you are going to get connected to those prospectives, that the leads, so that you can be able to have more sales through that. Suppose in case if there is any person who's going to come up through your Facebook business page and they are going to ask for some information, and if there is no responses found, then whether that person will wait for us till we are going to respond for it. So what is the maximum time? Suppose if you are visiting any such kind of business page and if you are being sent a message and if the reply is not coming immediately, so what would be your time duration you can wait for it? So put it of your own time duration that you can be able to wait for it. Oh, 1 day. That's very good. Is there anyone who can quote it lesser than that or more than that? So what is the time duration we are going to wait for any responses to be reached with? Okay, an hour. That's good. Now put your own thoughts. Fine. So let's consider these two answers itself. So we can wait for a day or wait for an hour. But as an user, so let's not worry about as a business person, as a marketer. So as an user, will I wait for that same person to respond to me, or can I have a second option? Will I not check it out with any other competitors? So if it is yes, you can type it as yes. If it is no, you can type it as no. If you have any other answer, you can type it with that answer. So if it is any other case, any specific case. Okay. So most of them are saying it as yes. So people, the audience will have a multiple options. They don't wait for the person to respond to it. So if it is only the product with that person, it might be. But it is very rarest cases. There are a lot of competitors for the same products or services will be available in the market. So people can just move out. Okay. Are there pages who have their own working hours? Yes. So this is in the case of when the person is not available on that particular time. Let's assume it my working hour is morning 8 to evening 10. So I may be responding to them. So within that but time period. So suppose if anyone comes in after the time, so you know the time zone, the different part of the world will have a different time zones. So any person might be from outside might come and visit your page and they may ask some questions or some kind of a details about your products or services in such instances. So there should be one auto response. So there should be either a person to respond to it. So in case if you are not going to have any person in front of it, there should be an auto response or auto responders we call it as. So by defaultly a message will go out. So if you people have been used with the WhatsApp business account, so as soon as you are going to send a message, you will get a response. So that is a predefined message. So like that, you are supposed to add certain kinds of informations by default. So as soon as anyone visits to your pages, so there should be some auto response, and you should be able to make a list of certain FAQs. What does FAQ means? Very good. Frequently asked questions. Good. So when you are saying that you are there in the market and you know the pulse of your audiences, so that means you will be knowing that what are the common questions will be asked by an existing customer, or it could be a new customer. So I don't say it as a customer because still they are not being purchased our product. So it could be existing customer or with the new audience. So you will be knowing what are the common questions it will be asked. So you might have been experienced with certain types of websites when you visit it. So as soon as you get into that websites, it will be just opened with the messenger box. So which we also call it as the chatbots or autobots. So once it is going to get open, so it will welcome you and it will ask for some of the questions with certain options to click. So you have to choose that option. So as soon as you click over there, it will give the answer related to that particular questions, right? So such type of questions, you should be aware about your product or services. What are the common things it will be asked by anyone? So once you are going to know about that, so you can be able to frame that questions in a autoresponder, and so that people will be able to get the minimum details, so that they are not going with any empty hand. They are going to get a minimum details, and it could be more than enough to the people who are looking for your products or services, so that you can be able to collect their contact details, and you can be able to later on get connected. So if there is no other single response at the time of when they arrive to our business page, then you may be having a chances that you are going to lose your customers, and that could be your positive customers. That is, you are going to be purchasing it. Okay. So to avoid such scenarios, we are going to use with certain types of autoresponders. So autoresponder services is being provided by many of the companies, the websites, tools are available. So in that, I can suggest you few of them. So in that, what we have been come across and which is working fine with the business people. So there is a website called manychat.com. So you can be able to create a content through that also. Then there is one more website called chatfuel.com. So I'll put it in the chat box so you can have a look on the website. So it is manychat.com, and there is one more website which is called as chatfuel.com. So there are many other websites also, but these are all preferable websites which can easily get connected to your business pages. Okay, so let me share my screen and show with those websites. So how does it works for us? So yes. So hope the screen is visible to everyone. Yes, this is the website which we are going to refer it. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so some flow is going on. Just give me a minute. Okay, so let me share the screen now. Yeah. So there is a website called chatfuel.com. So for the very first time when you are going to log in with your account through the chatfuel.com, you will be asked to get connected through the Facebook. So the Facebook is going to be get connected to this account. So once you are going to get connected with this, the first screen what it is going to show it is there's the first screen it is going to get appear. So since I have already connected, so it is going to show it with my already available business page name. So for this reason, I just want you people to give a access so that we can be able to see that how it is going to be there when you are going to log in for the first time. So it does not take you to the screen directly. So still, is there anyone is willing to share the screen? Okay. So let me disconnect the existing one. So let me disconnect this and try to show you that how does it shows. Okay. So there's the first screen, what it appears as a blank bot. So now here you are supposed to click on this three dots and click on rename, where it will ask you to give the name of your business page. Yes. So the name is given for your bot. So like this, you can be able to create n number of bots for your different business pages. It's not required, it's not mandatory that you should have one account only and one user only. So you can have n number of business pages on the Facebook. For each and every business page you can be able to create with different kinds of bots. Okay, but don't try to connect it, no, multiple bots for the same page, so it may have a problem. So now I have just given the name. So now I have to connect this bot to the Facebook business page. So how to do with this? You have to click on this connect option. So here it will list out with all your business pages created on your Facebook. So let me choose with this. Click on connect. So the Facebook page is connected. So make sure that whenever you are going to connect it, keep your Facebook account kept open so that it will get connected at faster. If any error is there, you can be able to clear that error and you can be able to get connected to the chatfuel.com. So now the business page what has been created on the Facebook is now connected to the chatfuel.com. So now let us create the content over here. So let me click on the name of that bot. Then on the left hand side in the list of options, go to the automation option. So here you have the different types of options to create the content. So one is with the flows, the other one option is blocks. So how do you want to create with the templates? Is it through the flows or is it through the blocks? So when you are going to create with the flows, so you are supposed to, so let me create a flow. This is related to what? For what is the purpose you are creating this bot? So is it for collecting the mail IDs or is it for generating the leads or qualify the leads or is it for the Facebook ads? So what is the intention? So you can be able to select it with any of the predefined or you can click on blank flow. So click to messenger or let me click on the Facebook page option. So let's assume it, whatever I am going to create it, the flow, it is going to be on the Facebook page. So now you can be able to start to write what all the informations do you want to give it to your audience. This is one way. So let me add it. So let me put a question. Do we learn the digital marketing online also? So here I have to create an answer for this. So let me take it as content block, and here I'm going to give it the text with the button. So when they are going to click on this option, so what is the answer do you want to give it to them? So that you are going to write it over here. Yes, we have classes through online as well on classroom teaching. Okay, so like this you can be able to connect it with the flows. So if you want to know that how does it this work, so let me click on the test this flow. So let me click on this. Yeah, now let me check it out. Yes, so if anyone is going to visit with our Facebook Messenger for our business page, so they are going to get the questions, the list of questions like this. As soon as they visit to our page, the messenger box it is going to get open, and they are going to get a question like this. So if they click on this, so the answer it has to come. So we have to make sure that everything it is internally connected with the link to link. Okay, so as soon as you are going to connect it with each of this flows from one flow to another flow, so it is going to show with the list of all the questions, and then after clicking on that, so it is taking some time to get connected with. So you can be able to link with one flow to another flow, and you can be able to create n number of frequently asked questions and answers, like how you people are going to visit to the uh, bank websites. So as soon as you are going to get logged in with the bank websites, there is a autobot will get open, and you will be asked, so do you want to look for a questions regarding on savings account, demat account, or with a current account. So such kind of options what you are going to get it, that can be created by your side with this chat fuel or with the many chat such kind of a tools. So this, if you are feeling it, if you are finding it difficulty, so to connect it from one link to another link, so from one flow to another flow, so in that case you can be able to make use of the other option, that is by using the blocks. So under the same automation you have an option called blocks. So click on this. So click on the blocks option on the left hand side, so that you will be able to get a option firstly as welcome message. So as soon as anyone is going to enter to your business page, what is that welcome message do you want to give it with? So for example, here it has been taken hi. Then the first name, the tag is being linked over here. So what is this tag means? Your user, whoever is going to visit your Facebook business page, definitely that person has to log into the Facebook account, and then they can be able to log into my business page. So when that person has been logged into their personal business personal profile, or it could be a business page also, then their first name of their profile, it will be identified, and the Facebook messenger, it is going to show it the message with that person's name. So for example, if I am going to visit your page, so it is going to welcome me by stating as hi Lokesh Raj, welcome to ABC company. So this is how it is going to make it personalized message to the user, so that it will be easy to get connected with the company or to the business. So now, what is that? The next words to be added. So there is hi and that person's name, it is there. So the next thing what we are going to do it. So we are going to say welcome to Digital Coach Academy. Okay. So now, if you want this message with the image of your business, that is your company logo, so you can be able to add that. Suppose if you feel it that there is an extra content which is available on the screen, but you do not want to show this information to your audience. In such instances, you can see this is like a block, and this block I can be able to delete it. So you can see the three dots available on the left hand side corner of that particular block. Click on this and click on delete option and delete card. So like this, the unwanted things you can be able to remove it. And if you want to add any further more options, you can be able to add it over here. So that is by clicking on image option. Or you want to add few more contents, you can be able to add one more block over there, and you can be able to add the content. So like this you have a multiple options over here. Suppose in case if you are using any other tools and you want to connect those tools to this um, uh, chatbot, then you can be able to click on this plus mark, that is more option, and you can find it what are the other plugins, so the tools you can be able to get linked with chatfuel.com. Okay, so you can just have a look on each of this option. As of now, I'll just go to the image option. So make sure that the images are being downloaded on your system on the local drives. So click on this upload image. So you can add it. So I've just added one of the image which I have presently have it. Suppose if you wanted to create any such kind of logos. So have you come across with any such kind of a tool where you can be able to create with the logos? Can anyone let me know? Have you tried to create any of your company's logo before? If it is yes, you can type it as yes. If it is no, you can type it as no. Good. So that's fine, Ashika. Tina, can you tell me that which is that website or tool have you been tried to create the logo? Canva, very good. So you can be able to use a Canva account, so where you will be able to get it for the free also as well as on the pro account. So if you try it out with the free account itself, you can be able to create it. I'll just try to show you with a simple way of creating it. So suppose if I want to create that logo with my company name as Digital Coach Academy, so I can be able to go to the canva.com. So in the canva.com, you can be able to log in with your either Facebook login ID, or you can be able to use it easy to get connected with the Gmail account. So once after logging with your Gmail's account, so don't click on the pro account option. So you can ask click on ask for later or maybe the later options and come to this dashboard. So in this dashboard, you can go to the options on the top. So here you have an option as logo maker. So either you can go to this option and click on logo maker, or you can go for the search option and you can be able to type it as logo, so that you will be able to get that particular types of templates. So there are free templates also, and there are certain templates which are to be paid. So you can see when you move the cursor on certain options, it is there as paid option, and there are certain options with pro. So paid means even though you are not having any pro account, so that is your membership. So if you are not been subscribed, you can be able to buy that particular template. Only that particular template can be purchased and it will be costed separately. Whereas if you are going to get subscribed with a pro account, you can be able to do it, or all are on free of cost. Okay, but still we will try it to make it with the free types of logo. Okay, so let me choose this. Either you can be able to choose it, or you can be able to create as a blank also. So here if you have been chosen with, then you can directly remove the content what it is there, and you can be able to add it whatever you wanted. So here I'll just try to add with. Okay, so like this, I can be able to edit with the existing one, or you can be able to create it of your own also. You can be able to edit with your colors, with the background. If you want to change it, you can be able to change it, or if you want to add it something else in between with this, so you can be able to add it with the images also. So let me try to bring it. For example, I can go to the uploads. So let's assume it that I want one image to be added. So what I will do it is I can be able to directly get that image over there. Otherwise, I can try with the frames so that I can be able to keep it in a different designs. Okay, let me assume it. Okay, on this, let me try this. I have to just drag and drop it. Okay, so like this, you can be able to add it, or directly also you can be able to add it. Okay, so let me. Okay, so like this. So you can be able to try with all these options what are available on the left hand side with the background, with the colors also you can be able to try with. Okay, so once after trying with all these options, you can be able to go to the share and click on download and select with the JPG format only and click on download. Okay, so now the logo is ready. Let me add it to my chat fuel. I'll replace it so that it is going to be with the appropriate option itself. So now let me check it out. How does it shows this message if anyone is going to visit my Facebook page? So I'll click on the test this flow option. See, this is how the message it is going to show it to any of the user who is going to visit my page. So suppose if it is any of you people are going to visit my page, so it is going to show with your names hi, and instead of Facebook test user your name it is going to show it. So then it will give this welcome message, welcome to Digital Coach Academy, with the tagline. Then you will be able to see my company's logo over here. Okay, so is it enough till here that you are going to just give your company logo and you are going to show with all the details? Is that my screen is visible to you people? Can anyone confirm me? So are you people are able to see my screen? Okay. So I'll reshare the screen. Fine. So this is how you are going to create a welcome message for your business page account on Facebook. But whether is it enough for you people, just show the welcome message and show your company logo so that whatever they are going to type it, you are supposed to answer for it. So instead of that, you should be able to create such type of options to them so that they should be able to find it, yes, the details what they were expecting, so that it has been reached. Okay. So let us have a 5 minutes of break and we will come back and then we will see with how to create the flow, the further flow for the chatbot. So we'll get back by 7:02. So thank you for being online. So hope the screen is visible to everyone. Can you confirm me? Yeah. Thank you for the response. So we have been seen with how did we create with this welcome message. So we have been clicked on the automation option. Under that automation, we have been clicked on the blocks. So in the block, we have been gone to the welcome message option. As soon as you are going to click on the welcome message, on the right hand side, there is an editor section. So here you can be able to write it what you wanted to be displayed when anyone is going to visit your page. So I can be able to check it out. How does it looks when it is going to be added with the certain information? So you can click on this test this flow. So you can be able to see the welcome message with your company's logo. Okay. So now after anyone says as a welcome, or if anyone says a hi, so definitely there will be an opposite person will be reacted for that. So what should we make that person to react with? So you can be able to give with the option what should be the next information do you want to provide to them. So I can be able to create a default answer as soon as they visit our page, and they are going to get that. And if they respond to it, so they have to get some immediate answer, that what is that immediate answer do you want to convey to your audience. So by default, there are certain information over here. I don't want to use this. I can remove this. I can say that what is my company is all about, what is my business is all about. So I'm saying that Digital Coach Academy is one of the institute provides digital marketing coach, internship opportunities, career developing programs. So these are the information which I want to convey to my audience, that why it is going to be Digital Coach Academy, it is going to be helpful to them. So I'm going to just give an introduction about myself. Then with this, okay, so we are going to provide with the digital marketing coach. So what are the things are involved in the digital marketing coach? So I can be able to explain about this. So when they are going to respond to it. So what is that information do you want to convey it if they are interested with digital marketing coach? So you can be able to create the answers over here as an ad blocks. So you can just click on this plus button just below to the ad blocks. A block has been created. So you can remove this name and you can give the name as digital coach. So what is this digital coach? So you want to explain it, then you can be able to give the information in the text box. So I'll click on the text box, so that here you are going to able to see with the content, giving the information about yourself. So what is that they are going to be earning out of this program? So digital coach program. will be given with training on digital marketing and also live project works with world class tools. Okay, so I'm explaining about this program. So what is going to be benefited to an audience when they are going to join with this program. The next, is there anything else do you want to give the opportunity to your audience? Do you want to give an explanation about your business? Anything more you want to tell? So you can be able to add that related block. So I'm going to create one more block, and this block I'll be naming it as career coach. So I'll click on this text box again. Suppose if you want to add any images related to this, you can be able to add it text with the images or only images. So however you want to convey the information, you can be able to add with this. So the information about the career coach will be provided with soft skills and business communication program, also help in preparing resume and interview tips. Okay, so this is another opportunity they may have it when they visit our business. So in case if you have anything else more, you can be able to add it with this plus button. Like this, you can be able to add it one by one to each and every concepts or the business types you are going to be running with. Okay, so let me assume it with these two kind of options. So in these two options, there should be link between each and every the blocks what you have been created. So suppose when the person is going to come to our first screen of our business page, as soon as they visit our business page, it will get open with one pop-up message. So there it is going to show with the link. So it shows with your welcome message information. Now from here to the next page, so how do I connect it? So that is from this to the next one is the next block, it is default answer. If anyone comes with this, so how do I connect it? There is an option called add button just below your text box. You can click on this and you can be able to give a link between the welcome message and the default answer. So how do I give it? So what should I give it? So here I am going to give a name as click here. So I'll make that person to have an eye on this button option. so that they are going to click on that option, and then you are going to connect with this. There are three options to connect it. One is with the blocks, one is with the URL, that is if you want to connect from the Facebook Messenger to your website. So you can be able to give your website link also, or if you want to make the people to get connected through the call, so you want with the calls from your leads, so you can be able to give your contact number details also, so that it will get connected through the call. So now let me assume it that I want anyone is going to come up to my business page and see my welcome message. They should be able to click on that button, so that it is going to show with my default answer. So I can click on that blocks option, and there you can be able to see a box which is asking us to redirect to block or the flow. So let me choose with the option as default answer and click anywhere outside, so that you can see a button over here as click here. Okay, so let me show you how does it works. Click on the test this flow. You can see that by default the welcome message that has come, and there is an image in between this. There is a button called click here. So I'll click on this. As soon as I click on that, it is going to give me the information what I have been linked with the default answer block. Hope you people have got an idea over here. So how does it works? Okay. So now after this, if I type anything, it is not going to be helpful to you. So you have to link with one flow to another flow, one block to another block. And finally, you can be able to make your audience satisfied, and they can be able to give their contact details. As of now, I'll be able to get to know only the person with their names based on the profile name what they have created with their Facebook accounts. Okay. So apart from that, I don't have any other details with me. So what we have to do it in this case? How do we connect it with your audiences? That is what we are going to continue with. So this was only about the welcome message with connection with default answer. Okay. So let me close this test chat. Now on the top you can see that there are two options: inbound links, that is Facebook page. That means this chat messenger, it is going to get open only when the person is logging to our Facebook page. Okay. Then outbound link, that means from this block, what is the next block it has been internally connected. So that is a default answer. So automatically it shows that links between one block to another block. Okay. So to make this get connected to your Facebook account, there is an option over here as link. So we have to switch on this link, so that this bot, it is going to be shown on your Facebook Messenger bot. So now after this, let me go to the default answer. So we made a connection between the welcome message to default answer. Now after getting the default answer, what could be the next answer? So inbound links it shows as a welcome message, but outbound links it's not connected. It is not connected for the further things. Okay. So let me switch on this also, so that it is going to get connected with my Facebook page. The next thing is I'm going to connect it from the default answers to the other options by using the button. So let me use the button. Click on add button. Now I have to give the name. So what is the next option we are going to give it to them, so that they can be able to have a look on that information. So I am going to give a name as digital coach and I will connect this as a block. Click on this and scroll down and you can choose it as a block as digital coach and click anywhere outside so that a button has been created in the name as digital coach. Now if they click on digital coach, it shows all the contents what are available on this block. Okay, so we will make sure that it is going to get internally get connected with. So is it only the digital coach I can give it or only one add button we can be able to add it? No, we can be able to add a button in the free of cost, that is a demo account what you have been created on the chat fuel. You can create it up to three. So let me go to this add button and give it the second option as career coach, and I'll connect it this block to my career coach option. So when they go to this screen in the default answer, so they will be given with these two options. I can add one more button. So what can I do it by this button is you can click on this third button, add button, and this time what I can do it is register now. So I'll create one link. The person who is interested to go ahead with my business. So I want that person to give a information about themselves. This is called as the lead forms. So I can be able to create this lead forms by using the various tools. So which are some are paid, some are free of cost also is there. So in that free of cost, one of it I can suggest it is you can go to the google.com, and if you have been logged in with your Gmail account, you can be able to create the forms. I think most of them have been come across with what is this Google Forms is all about. So you can be able to create one Google Forms so that you can create as one of the lead forms. So let me create it one form. So let me give it as Facebook lead form. Yes. So with this, I can be able to ask their details. So do you want to know about their name? What is their email ID? Do you want with the address? If you are not interested or if you are not, most of them they may not give with the right address also. So let me give it instead of address, I can give it as a location. Then the contact number of them, and in case if you want to add anything else you can be able to add it. In case if you feel it that this information is more than enough, or do you want to list out with your products list, so you can be able to add it over here. Okay, if you want to add any section, you have a plus mark over here. Suppose if you feel it that this option is not required, you have a delete button, so you can remove it. Let's assume it that these informations are mandatorily I should be taking it from my user. So after creating this form, let me go to the send option, and in this send you can click on this link option and you can shorten your URL and copy this link, and you can be able to put this into your URL link. so that if anyone is interested to go ahead with your business types or with your coach or with your services, so they can be able to give their contact details and you can be able to do follow with that details, and you can be able to convert it. If you feel it that it is not required to their registration form, you can give the contact number directly so that they can get connected to you, and you can be able to do the sales conversion through the call itself or the any other process. Okay, but here I have been just given with the examples that if anyone is going to visit your Facebook page, what are the common FAQs you are going to create it, how do you connect it from one account, now one block to another block, and how they will be able to get connected with all these informations. Okay, so let me continue with, so let me test this. So the first, let me go to the welcome message and start it from the initial. So how does it connect? So this is the first message what they are going to get it. So if they are being clicking on it, click here. So they will be getting the default answer with this buttons. So if they are interested with digital coach or they want to know about what is digital coach, they can click on this. So it shows with this information, whatever you have been given in that block. So that information it shows. Okay. So like that, you can be able to allow the user to check it out with all these buttons. Now, if they are going to come to your digital coach, so is that only they have to take the information and they have to wind it up with the chat, or do you want to collect their details? So what do you want to do it? Do you want them just see our information and they have to end it the chat, or whether they have to get connected with you, or whether you are going to collect their details for the further process? Yes, to get connected, we are going to again, I am going to the block digital coach, and here I am going to add the button. So when I am there in the digital coach, so if they are interested, I'll give it as register now and use the URL whatever I created now with the Google Forms. So I'll give it this. So if they are interested, they can give it. In case if they want to get connected through call, so I'll give it as call now, and I will connect it to my phone number. So here I should be giving with my code, the STD code. Then give the contact number which they have to get connected with and click anywhere. Suppose if there is any information given entered wrong, so then this it will show in a red in color. If it is correct, then it is going to show it in blue in color. Okay. Now either they can register or they can call up. Suppose if they are interested with my other service, that is career coach, so I'll give it the link about that option also. In this I will connect it through the block. Okay, so the maximum the buttons you can be able to add it for each block, it is 3. Okay, so now let me go to the career coach. So here also I am going to give it the same options. Call now. Then give the contact details. And the last one is I'll give the other option. Okay. So like this, I've internally connected from one block to another block. Like this, you can create n number of blocks. Okay. So now let me take you to the from the first screen onwards. So let me test this flow. So they are going to get this is the first message they are going to get it when they visit our page. Then click here. As soon as they they click on the click here option, they will be getting this default answer with the three buttons. So in this, in case if they are not going to check with digital coach, if they are interested with career coach, what it is all about. So they may click like this. So it will show about that, and then they can, if they are interested to know about the other one, they can click on this, so that it is going to show with this information, so that we should make sure that whatever the information we want to convey to my audience, it should not be missed. They should be able to get all the information and let them get connected with us immediately, either by giving their contact details or directly they can call up to the respective contact numbers. Okay, so now we have been built up with all this in the chatfuel.com. Let us check it out whether this is working out on our Facebook page. So let me go to the Facebook Messenger. So here, okay, so let's assume it that I'm going to search for, yeah, there is an page like this. So as soon as they are going to come up with, so they are going to get the options like this. Okay, so in case if they are going to click on this option, so the information will be listed out in this way. So if they are going to click on register now, so the form it is going to get opened over here, so that they have to feed it up with all this information and they can submit it, so that I can be able to get this information on my reporting screen. So you have a responses, you can be able to get a responses list over here. Otherwise you can connect it with your Google Forms with your Google spreadsheet. So you can click on create spreadsheet, so that it will get generated for you separately as a Facebook lead form. So let me click on create. So whenever anyone is going to feed up the form, immediately I'll be able to get the information about that. Okay, so this is how you are going to collect the information from your audiences, even though when you are not visible at that time, when you are not physically available on your Facebook. Okay, so this is how you are going to create it. So since I have been opened my own account, so you are going to get it like this. So can anyone try over there by searching it with my company page on your Facebook and confirm me whether it is showing with all these details? Is there anyone who is trying? If it is yes, please put the screenshot of that on to the WhatsApp group. Is there anyone trying? Please type it as me who is searching. So the page name is Digital Coach Academy. And tell me in case if you are getting any error so that we can solve it and we can go ahead. I think Muskan has tried. Okay. So Muskan, can you just click on the register now option and can you put your details so that I'll show you how the reports it is going to generate. Good. So I expect others also to do this. Let me check it out. Yes. So you can be able to see this report on your screen. This is how it is going to get generated with your report. So is it useful to any of the business people of getting such kind of a lead informations or anything else we can be able to add it over here which could be helpful? Yes. So in this way we can be able to connect it with our Facebook account with the Chatfuel website So in case if you are going with the pro account, so you will be having a lot of features. So you can upgrade it. It is on chargeable basis. So you can be able to give the access to your other people to log into your account, and they can work on behalf of you. Okay, then you can be able to know that how many users have been visited to your page. So the analytics, the statistics of the users have been come through chat fuel chatbot. Okay, the same you can be able to connect with your Instagram account also. So you can link it with, and you can be able to create n number of bots. So for the free account, there is a 50 bots have been linked. So you can be able to start to make use of this knowledge by implementing to any of your existing business, either of yours or to your uh, parents or any relatives or your friends. So you can start to implement it and see that how it is going to be helpful to you. And in case if you have any such kind of issues finding it's not getting connected, so once again have a look on the video. As you all know that the video link it will be shared. So in case if you people are still finding it difficulty, you can let me know in the next session that we can be able to solve the problem, and then we can be able to go with the next concept. Is that fine? So when is our next session? Can anyone let me know? Okay, Muskan, can you unmute yourself and can you ask me the question?
So we made this block and flow. So is it possible that you can mention the description about the code so it'll be easier for the users when they come? Something
Like
like that,
example,
I'm
ma.
asking.
Example like,
Like you, after you did digital course,
uh-huh.
after you can create another blog. Is it possible to write the whole description about the coach, or there is a word limit or something like that?
Nothing like that. You can write it, you can add it n number of blocks. So you can be able to add n number of text boxes. So for example, let me show you. Okay, I'll just add it like this. So let me go here. Can you see here? Whatever I have been added as a text extra. So even that also it is going to be added with that. Muskan, are you there online?
Understood, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you don't have any restriction that you have to enter only this much of content. You can be able to add it n number of text boxes, n number of images. So try to make it easier. See, the people, since they don't have a time to call up to the people, and so only they will just be happy with the chats. So only we are going to create such kind of a chat bot. So we will try to make it simple, easier, and so that within the less time we should be able to convince them with the multiple informations. So like that. So you can be able to add it with an kind of any PDF forms also. You can be able to add it so that you can be sending them the document information so that they can be able to have a look on all those details and they can be able to get back to you. So like that you have multiple options. You can just try it. So try with each and every option what are available on this. So I've been shown with the main options. You have a lot of other options. You just try with that. So implement it. So and see the responses. What is that responses you are getting it with your cold calling or with your the traditional way of marketing, and by using such type of tools. So how much of difference of marketing it is happening, the conversion is happening. You can just make the statistics on that. So hope the session was something informative, something new. Okay. Yeah. So we have a class from Monday to Friday from 6 to 8. Yes, good. So the next session will be on tomorrow itself. So the next we are going to come up with a new concept so that it will be discussed tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.